you are in short sprints to accomplish a goal so you won't get sidetracked, because it's not a knowledge problem, it's an execution problem. So we're going to get into execution on how we can double whatever our goal is in a shorter time. Okay. So any questions on how the 12-week year is? And just raise your hand. Has anybody read the book, The 12 Weeks? Let me see. A hand raise, an eye. Let's see. We got any digital hands up? Okay. Okay. So if you have not read, I would highly encourage you to either get the audio book or the physical book. You can't see it. The physical book, to really understand the concept. So one of the things he talks about in planning this 12-week year is vision. And most of us, if we can get some in, so most of us are in, do we mostly have real estate agents on the call? Okay. Okay, one thing, okay, only a few, okay. Most of us are in this business for a reason. Can somebody tell me why you're in real estate, why you're doing real estate? Erica?
Sure. Financial freedom, to be able to make my own schedule, and to be able to live my life's purpose, and to be able to work as a team and not have to do it all on my own.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So one of the steps that we talk about always is, what's our vision in this business? And some of us put a vision for business, but really we need to talk about what our personal vision is, because our personal vision is going to pull us forward when things get tough. And our business is what's going to fund our ultimate vision. One of the things he talks about is having an emotional connection. And if you have emotional connection, a deep emotional connection to your ultimate vision of what you envision your life to be 1, 3, 5, 10 years, 15 years from now, that's going to pull us into the future, because Ro and I will tell you that it does get tough and you just want to throw in the towel. And in the book, he talks about the valley of despair. So today we're all on a high, we're excited, and we're up here. And then as you go along, it goes down here, and then you hit the valley of despair, and that's when most people quit. But then so that's having that burning desire, having that vision to pull you out of the valley of despair will get you to higher levels. So today we want to work on what is your vision for one year, and also the vision for 12 weeks, so we can help you, pull you into the future when the going gets tough. So let's talk about the 7 circles for your vision. We have, you want these 7 circles you want to measure where you're at currently in these 7 circles of your life, where you want to be 1 year from now, from a reality of where you vision your life to be 1 year from now in these 7 circles. And then we want to prioritize them. And the top 3 is what we're going to focus on in your 12-week year. So we have, what's your reality? Where are you at in your spiritual life? Where are you at in your physical life? Are you at your ideal health? Are you in your ideal health? Where are you at? What's your vision for your personal life? What's your vision for your key relationships? And those key relationships, are the people that you spend the most time with. Where are you at in your job? And your job are the daily actions that you have to do each day. So for us as real estate agents, what is our job? What is our one job? Our one job is to lead generate. So where are you at with doing that? Our business, where are you at in your business? And that's big thinking on how will you improve the overall profitability of your business? How will you improve your customer service? How will you be the top of the top against your competitors? And for your finances, if you're in debt, maybe your vision, 1 year from now is to be debt free, or your 5-year vision for now is to be, completely pay off your mortgage, and building your financial wealth plan. So these are the 7 circles that we would like you to focus on. And of these 7, you're going to pull out the top 3 that you want to focus on in the next 12 weeks. And we're going to build priorities and tactics on how to accomplish those goals in these 3 circles. So, for example, you all should have got a link on this workbook on the 12 action plan. So on the very first tab, there is your reality versus your vision. So in this sample, this person currently rated their health a 6. So it sounds like they're doing some work, but they can do better. So currently they're working out 3 days a week, 15 to 20 minutes a day. They eat healthy, but sometimes they have sweets and processed foods that are not so healthy. Their goal weight is 175, but they're currently 210. So the vision, so this is the area where you would put the vision. So this person is doing a 1-year vision. So the vision would be 1 year from now, I will visualize weighing 175 pounds. We're eating healthy meals 5 to 7 days a week with one cheat meal a day or a week. And I am working and constantly working 3 to 4 days, and focusing on strength. So this is a vision for health. So this is an example. Vision for, your personal life. And this is really, I have a constant check-in with the key group family members. I am a part of a community group that gives back. And then the vision of what you want to do in your personal life. Key relationships. So if you have a spouse, if you have kids, mother, dad, those key relationships that you need to focus on, you want to have a vision for that. Job, we talked about job, business, and finances. So the whole purpose of doing this vision work, you guys, is to really have a burning personal desire to, first of all, visualize it, because the brain is so powerful. There's a portion called, it's the prefrontal cortex, that it reacts with positive things. And if you put this vision together, it'll pull you into the future. So Ro is going to go into what the actual GPS is. And she says that we're going to take a moment to, give me time, Ro, because I can, and what's my time?
Yeah, so let's take about 2 minutes for everybody to rate themselves on these 7 circles on a scale of 1 to 10, where you fall, because this is what's going to really help you figure out what areas of life you want to focus on in the next 12 weeks. And again, for the next 12 weeks, we can hold you accountable as a group in 1 area only, or up to 3 areas, but just don't, based off of experience and research, you shouldn't exceed 3 areas that you really want to focus on. So if you want to take some time to rate yourself in your spiritual life, your physical health, personal life, key relationships, job, business, and finances. Myra, if you want to read through the difference between job versus business for everyone,
Right.
so everyone can have clarity on that. but we'll just take about 2 minutes to go through that. And then the next thing from here, we're going to talk about how that falls into your 135 or your GPS.
Right. So some questions to ask, because I know people like, what's the difference between my job and my business if all of us, are independent contractors as realtors? So here are some questions thought-provoking questions for your job. And this is out of the book, The One Thing, written by Gary Carolyn and Jay Papasan. So for my job, what's the one thing I can do to ensure that I hit my goals? What's the one thing I can do to improve my skills? What's the one thing I can do to help me my team succeed? And what's the one thing I can do to further my career? So the job is your actual job description of the task that you need to do every day to accomplish your business goals, okay? And then for business is, what can I do to make us more competitive? Business is, what can I do to make our product the best? Business is, what can I do to make us more profitable? And business is, what can I do to improve in customer service? So, so for your business is, am I consistently lead generation? Where am I at right now? And if I'm not having consistent lead generation, well, the vision is to consistently lead generate 5 days a week with making 20 contacts. So what's the gap of what we need to do to get you there? And for my business, I want to provide excellent customer service, but right now I have 30, I'm dealing with 30 deals at a time, and my customer service is awful. So I need to leverage myself. So I need to hire a transactional coordinator. What are the steps to do that? I need to hire an executive assistant because my customer service to my clients is not great because I'm overworked, so I need leverage. So what's the gaps to do that?
And so then after you have those ratings in your 7 circle, you'll figure out for the next 12 weeks, what is that one priority, that one thing that I want to focus on. So there's an example on the screen where it was to close 2 million in volume and higher leverage to hit the second 12-week goal of 2.5 million in volume. So this is from last year's 12-week year. They wanted to close by December 31st, 2 million in volume, and be on track, get a jump start for 2021 for 2.5 million. So then once you have that overall goal for your 12-week period, you break that down into 3 priorities at the most, again, and those priorities are based on the circle. So if you look at the priorities in this example, the first priority was take 8 listings in 12-week year. That was part of that person's business circle, as well as hiring an executive admin was a part of the business circle, and then lose 10 pounds as a part of that physical health circle. So you may be wondering, like, how does that help them reach that one goal? Well, if you're not feeling your best, then you have to be in great health to actually help achieve that goal. So for me, I have, before the end of the year, I have a sales volume goal that I want to hit just for this next period. But the vision of where that's going to is some long-term care for my grandmother. And with that goal, I still have, for me personally, I do have a lose weight goal, because being in the hospital back and forth and running a business takes a lot out of you. So you become very physically tired, and you can get sick quickly in the hospital because it's so cold. So for me, I have to have in this next 12 weeks a physical health goal for myself as well. And so out of a show of hands, I know one person was familiar with the 135, but now that you're seeing in this format, is anyone familiar with setting out their goals in this format by either a digital hand raise, a physical hand raise, or a digital yes? And if not, we will spend some time at the end of the call to kind of come back to this for anybody who may need help doing it. I would say that the most important thing is For our accountability group, you do not have to follow this method. This is just one of the methods that we're providing that, hey, has really helped us. If for you, you want to have 5 things that you're focusing on, and each week you call in and you say, hey, I was able to knock out 2 of my 5s. I need help, or y'all, I didn't do any of it. Whatever it is that's best for you. I will say, once we go into like business planning clinic time and business planning time, this type of format will be good for you to start getting used to and using a lot. So we will come back to this at the end of the call for anybody who wants to kind of go through how to walk through a 135. The key piece of why you do this is there is a scorecard. So similar to what I was saying about those 5 items, if you want to use this scorecard just for your 5 items, that's fine. But up here you have the exercise through the 7 circles that Mara mentioned, where you just put your rating up there, and then each week you put what it is you want to focus on for that week to support each one of your priorities. Once you've completed it, all you do is, using this scorecard, you put a dash in the word done, and it's going to automatically calculate your score over here. And what you want to do is get to an 85% each week on your score. So let me tell you one of the lessons that I learned, right? Don't make your stuff super big, keep it super small. Like, for example, I had on my goal for losing weight, I had how long I wanted to run from a miles perspective. But I realized I needed new running shoes. So each week, for about 2 weeks, I didn't hit that goal because I didn't go out and buy my running shoes. So by the 3rd week, I had a tactic: go buy the running shoes, bro. So you have to make it that simple. Like, if I want to meal prep, I don't usually go to the grocery store a lot. So for me to meal prep, I gotta go to the grocery store to buy so keep your goals super simple is what I'm saying. Like, because you don't want to have it so big that you're not able to accomplish it. But each week when we get on the call, the meeting is pretty simple, straightforward. It'll be about a 15 to 20-minute call where we'll do a round robin. Everybody goes through and provides their update for the week. Say, hey, this week my score was 85. This week my score was 20. It was 20% because I didn't have a chance to do blah, 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 blah. Here's my intentions for the upcoming week. If there's something that you've struggled with, or an idea you have that you kind of want to talk through, us as a group will give feedback and suggestions. As a group, we'll discuss what's been working well and how to incorporate these techniques into one another's plans. So for me, the shoe running thing came from somebody talking about a very simple goal that they had in their tactic. And I said, oh, well, no, duh. I should have this as a part of mine, because it really helps you out and encourages yourself to see you getting stuff done as well. But we basically will get on a call every Monday at noon, say, hey, this was my result for the week. This is what I plan to do for the upcoming week. This is what I need help with. Sometimes you'll need help. Sometimes you won't need help. Everybody goes around, we report, and then we get back off the call and continue on with our day into the next Monday.
It's noon Eastern time, so adjust whatever time zone you're in.
Yeah, it's in noon. And it is, Erica, it is a Google Doc. The actual Excel portion of it is also in a Google Doc. So if you don't have it, send one of us an email, and we can make sure that you get it.